Where is your attention? How are you using the time that has been given to you? And, maybe some other questions filter in with that. Maybe to sit with this idea or this question of what do I keep focusing on that keeps controlling me that I don't really feel free? Or maybe another question is, what do I keep focusing on that causes me to feel ungrounded, like I have no sense of control in my life? Because someplace in there is the fulcrum, the balance of what we're looking at. And because I think there is this national dilemma that is afoot, this sort of psychic malaise that is not only just infecting our country, but it is the world. At a collective level, the wisest thing that we can do is withdraw our energy and really begin to deal with this at the level of soul. Something that Dr. Holmes, the founder of our particular denomination, says is this, is in the process of healing, we see the condition outside and we heal it on the inside. And so my invitation then is this, is to begin to operate at the level of soul, to begin to decide what to do with the time that is yours. Saint Teresa of Avila says this, if you want to make progress on the path and ascend to places your soul has longed for, the important thing is not to think much, but to love much, and to do whatever awakens you to love. So here then is the great question. What awakens you to love? Do that. Be that. Engage in that. Whatever awakens your soul to love is the thing to do with the time that is yours. The great media guru Marshall McLuhan says this. He said, we build architecture and then architecture builds us. We create media and then media creates us. We create technology and then technology creates us. But this is the foundations of magic. Real magic. Not the eeny beeny chili beany, but the real potent part of which our whole teaching has its roots. In his book, The Introduction to the Doctrine and Ritual of High Magic, John Michael Greer in his introduction writes this, magic is a psychological process. The powers and potencies that mages evoke exist within their own minds, and the arduous training through which the apprentice becomes an adept is simply a process of learning how to use vivid symbols and symbolic acts, energized by the will to draw on capacities on consciousness that most human beings never discover for themselves. In other words, we can take what Marshall McLuhan says, we create mental images in our mind, and those mental images create us, because they create the thing that we are focused on. They create our perception of how we see, how we act, how we respond, and how that begins to create what is ours to do.